Welcome back to 1982 as we continue our look at the Masters of the Universe toy line by Mattel. Previously, we were looking at the original 8 figures, leaving off with the Savage Henchman, Beastman. Now, we only have 3 toys remaining in Series 1, He-Man, the Battle Ram, and the Wind Raider. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Wind Raider, here on Creed's Collection. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Creed's Collection. Today we're checking out the Wind Raider from the 1982 toy line Masters of the Universe by Mattel. The Wind Raider is a powerful jet-propelled craft that can travel through the air or over the water. However, its floating abilities are almost never used. In the mini-comics, the Wind Raider can hold 2 to 4 people and is presented as man-at-arms vehicle, most likely due to similar color schemes. On the cartoon, it can hold up to 5 people and is typically seen as a vehicle of the Eternian army. And now that we know a little bit more about the Wind Raider, let's take a closer look. The first thing I want to point out is how there's nostrils here and a beak running up to eyes and these tubes. I feel like it's supposed to be a skull for a pterodactyl, but it reminds me a lot of the movie Alien. This thing actually has a function, so we'll come back to it later. Now we'll take a look at some of these stickers that have held up pretty well since 1982. I don't know if this is supposed to be a bird or a phoenix, but it's pretty sweet looking. But right here, this is definitely a bird, and for some reason it makes me think of a condor. Here on the top, we get a better look at the controls on the control panel, which definitely have held up the best of all the stickers. I mean, yeah, there's some gimps here, and there's some like little peels like over here, but honestly, these are old. I'm surprised they've held up as well as they have. Even back here, I still have both jet engines, and if you look at the bottom of the rudder, I still have both stickers on it as well. Now, in addition to the stickers, the body has all kinds of detailing, like this gas cap looking thing and all this circuitry. It could have just been flat plastic, but they really went the extra mile. And it didn't stop at the body, the wings also have cool detail, and I really like how it almost looks like something you'd see out of Leonardo da Vinci's designs. Now, according to the box, the wings are movable, but I wouldn't do it if I were you. What you do is keep your wings real shallow, where you can just pull them out easy, and then if you want to move them, you can set them wherever you want. But these pegs break very easily, so I would not suggest pushing them all the way in. I would only push them all the way in if you never plan on moving them again. The rudder, however, has no problems whatsoever moving back and forth with no fear of breaking. Coming around to the front, you've got the anchor here. Now, there used to be a rope that attached and went inside this hole. Sadly, it is no more. So we're just going to pop this off and take a look at the anchor real quick, and we'll get back to the rope. Right here on the top or bottom, there's a peg that attaches it to the Wind Raider. The rope was right here, obviously, and it is 100% symmetrical. It looks exactly the same on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on real quick and just show you how it slots back in very easily for storage. The box refers to that as a grappling hook, but it is indeed an anchor, because the Wind Raider, as we mentioned earlier, is also a boat. And the alien skull was the winch that retracted the rope inside. All you had to do was twist it around like so, and it pulled the rope and the anchor back up. Definitely a cool feature, but hey, it displays the same whether it works or not. Now here on the bottom of the Wind Raider, you have 3 wheels, 1 in the front and 2 in the back. They're made out of plastic, but they roll pretty good. So when you put it down, you can push it back and forth, and there you go. It's alright, but you know, it was never made to really be pushed around. It's either on the water or it's going to be flying through the air, just like that. The wheels are basically just landing gear. Now we'll take a look at the copyright information. Here on the bottom of the Wind Raider, Mattel Incorporated, USA, 1981. On the rudder as well, and also on the wingtip. And now for our He-Man size comparison. Obviously, He-Man is perfectly in scale with the Wind Raider. And it got me to thinking, if there's only one Wind Raider and there's only one seat in it, it must be pretty hard to get time in it. I mean, unless you're Stratos, this is pretty much the only way to fly. Man, I'm so excited. I get to fly the Wind Raider today. Ha ha ha. Don't be silly, Man-at-Arms. I'll be flying the Wind Raider today. But He-Man, you've flown it every day this week. Hell, I even matched the damn thing. Well, you also match Battle Cat right over there. Meow. Are you serious? Whoa, flying is so much fun. I hate him sometimes. Meow. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my toy retrospective for the Wind Raider from the 1982 toy line, Masters of the Universe by Mattel. This is one of the few Masters toys that I didn't receive from my parents as a child, so I was really happy to track this down and add it to the collection. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. And if you have any thoughts, please leave a comment. I love reading and responding to them. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it would help my channel grow. I do a retrospective on a toy from my vintage collection every Wednesday, so hope to see you next week and every week after, here on KREED'S Collection.